Srila Prabhupada. Krishna is naturally attractive for all living beings because he is the chief eternal amongst all eternals. He alone is the maintainer of many eternals. This is stated in the Katha Upanishad. And thus one can obtain permanent peace and prosperity by revival of one's eternal relation with him. Now forgotten under the spell of Maya, the illusory energy of the Lord. Once this relation is slightly revived, the conditioned soul at once becomes freed from the illusion of material energy and becomes mad after the association of the Lord. This association is made possible not only by personal contact with the Lord, but also by association with his name, fame, form, and quality. Srimad Bhagavatam trains the conditioned soul to this stage of perfection by submissive hearing from the pure devotee. Thus ends the purport. At the end of Mahabharata war, Yudhishthira Maharaja was lamenting for the sole cause of killing millions of people on the battlefield. So Krishna took Yudhishthira Maharaj to Bhishma Deva so that he can get enlightenment from Bhishma Deva. Bhishma Deva spoke many subjects. After being enlightened by Bhishma Deva, King Yudhishthira assumed the role of a king. He started ruling the world. Then requested Krishna, my dear Lord, please stay with me for some more months. Don't go away immediately. Because Krishna came from Dwaraka for this battle. Battle is over and he wants to return. But Yudhishthira Maharaj, being an allied devotee of Lord Krishna, requested Krishna to stay with him for some more months. Krishna stayed for a few months. After that, he wanted to go to Dwaraka. Many months were over. So he called Yudhishthira Maharaj and offered obeisance to Yudhishthira Maharaj because he was elder to Krishna. In turn, Yudhishthira Maharaj also embraced Krishna. Then all the Pandavas came and offered obeisance to Krishna. Krishna mounted on the chariot. He was about to leave. So all the people, Dhritarashtra, Gandhari, Yudhsu, Draupadi, Subhadra, Kripacharya, Pandavas, Dhaumya, all the people were feeling very sad. They were almost like a fainted because the Lord, the beloved Lord, leaving them and going. Everyone started crying. Because Krishna was in constantly touch with them, Pandavas, either while eating or sleeping or conversing or joking. They were constantly associated with Krishna. No, it's very, very difficult for them to feel the separation from the Lord. They could not bear the separation. It was very difficult for them. So all their hearts were melting for Krishna on the part of attraction. They constantly started looking at Krishna without even blinking their eyes because their beloved Lord is going away now. In this purport, Prabhupada says, Krishna is naturally attractive for all living beings because he is the chief eternal amongst all eternals. Krishna is naturally all attractive. Even when Krishna was there in Vrindavana, while he was performing his transcendental pastimes, even the animals, cows, calves, deers, monkeys, birds like peacocks, trees, even the river were completely absorbed in the thought of Krishna. When Krishna would play the flute, the cows and cows would release like anything. Peacock would become mad and dance. By seeing the peacock dancing like this, even all other animals transfixed. They could not move. They constantly hear the glories of the transcendental flute of Krishna. Even the cows and calves Even deers, a male deer would come with female deer, means his wife, and offer respect to Krishna, and look at Krishna with great affection. Just by hearing the flute, they will come to know Krishna is here. And the cows, when they would hear the sound, vibration of Krishna's flute, they would elongate the ear, they would spread their ears to capture the nectar of the sound. That was the feeling of the cows and calves. Even the cows, when they're drinking the milk from the mothers, they remain stuck with the devotion. They would cry for Krishna. Tears started flowing from the eyes of cows and cows. Even the cows and calves, they knew how to cry for Krishna. Even the river would come and offer a lotus flower at the feet of Krishna. So just imagine even the animals, birds, like trees, plants, a river were attracted so much for Krishna, then imagine how much Pandavas could have had attraction for Krishna, because Krishna was constantly with them while eating or sleeping or joking. Therefore, it was very, very difficult for the Pandavas to feel the separation from the Lord when he was going to Dwaraka. Krishna is so beautiful, not only attracts the human beings, even Krishna attracts the great demigods like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva by his beauty. Even he attracted Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu was bewildered by the beauty of Krishna. He wanted to see the beauty of Krishna. Therefore, he kidnapped the boys. He took away the boys of a Brahmana so that Krishna would come to his abode to rescue the boys, so that he can release the beauty of Krishna. That is the beauty of the Lord. Krishna is all attractive, not only attracts all the conditioned souls, attracts even the demigods, great demigods, even attract Mahavishnu. When Krishna comes to this world, he performs his wonderful pastimes just to attract the attention of all the conditioned souls. Anugraya bhaktana manusham deyam asida bhajate tadrisha krida yashutva tatparo bhavet. Krishna, when he comes to the world, assuming the human form, he performs such a wonderful pastimes. The business of Krishna's pastimes to attract all the souls. Not only conditioned souls, even liberated souls towards him. So Krishna is not only beautiful in personal features, even is beautiful in all his activity. So the main purpose of Krishna comes to this world to please his unalloyed devotees by performing his wonderful pastimes. And others, those who are not pure devotees, conditioned soul, simply by hearing the glories of the Lord, they develop attraction for Krishna and they become purified and they go back home, back to Godhead. So Krishna comes here to please his unalloyed devotees, to attract all the conditioned souls and take him back home, back to Godhead. That is the purpose for which Lord appears in this material world. Krishna has got all six opulences in fullness together. In this world, we are attracted by somebody who is beautiful. We are attracted by someone who is a very wealthy, rich person. We are attracted by somebody who is very learned. We are attracted by somebody who is a knowledgeable person, who is renounced. Why we are attracted by all these things? Because these are called features of attraction. Beauty, knowledge, strength, renunciation. These are all features of attraction. When all the features are put in one place without any rivalry, that is called God. God means he has got all the features of attraction without any rivalry. That is called conception of God. Only Krishna has got all these features. No other devas has got these all features. Therefore, Krishna is called all attractive. He attracts all the people towards him by his wonderful qualities. It is said, Nityo Nityana Chetanas Chetananam Eko Bahuna Yo Vidatati Kaman. Krishna is a maintainer of all the jivas, both the conditioned soul and liberated souls. Similarly, Krishna is so beautiful, it not only attracts a conditioned soul, but attracts even the liberated souls. Atma Rama Ashamanayo Nirgranda Abhiurukrame Kuruvanti Aitikam Bhaktim Ittam Bhoto Guno Harihi. Atma Ramas, they are free from material bondage. They are free from all material desires. They are already liberated. Atma Ramas are already liberated. For them, there is nothing to achieve because they already got liberation. Still, they want to render service unto Krishna. Still, the Atma Ramas want to render service unto Krishna because Krishna possesses transcendental qualities. Therefore, he attracts even all the liberated souls, although they are free from all material desires. So, in second point, Prabhupada says, it is stated in the Katha Upanishad, thus, one can obtain permanent peace and prosperity by revival of one's eternal relationship with Him, now forgotten under the spell of Maya, the illusory energy of the Lord. Every jiva, we are jivas, every jiva has got a particular relationship with Krishna. That's called Swarupa. Now, we have forgotten our relationship with Krishna. Why? Due to the influence of Maya. Because of the influence of Maya, we have forgotten our natural relationship with the Lord. And therefore, we suffer in this material world. Vidura met Maitreya on his pilgrimage. And he asked a few questions, very, very important questions. One of the questions, most important question was, Vidura asked to Maitreya, Bhagavan eka evashya sarvakshetreshu avastitaha amushya durbhakatvam va klesho va karmabhi kutaha. Vidura asked most important question, my dear Maitreya, Bhagavan, Lord Krishna, as a super soul, is situated in everyone's heart. Krishna is situated in all the jivas' heart as a Paramatma. Why then do the living entities' activities result in misfortune and suffering? Why then the living entities' activities result in misfortune and suffering? It's a very intelligent question. We are the jivas, the living entities are forced to suffer in this material world, although Lord is present in our hearts. Krishna is called Bhutabhrit, a maintainer, is a Surat, well-wisher, is our best friend, is situated in us. Then why is allowing jivas to suffer? Naturally, we all suffer, but we should not suffer. When our Father is there with us, how a kind Father, lovable Father allows His Son to suffer? It's not possible. He cannot allow. But still we are suffering. What is the reason? Why are we suffering? How is He allowing the jivas to suffer? He's a kind Father also. Krishna is a kind Father. But He should not have allowed the jivas to suffer. What is the reason? Why are we suffering actually? We are suffering because we identify ourselves with a material body. The moment we identify ourselves with a material body, we undergo suffering. Actually, the living entity is transcendental to the material existence. The living entity is transcendental to the material existence. Because we have got the tendency to lord over the material nature. Therefore, our material existence does not cease. We remain in this material world, undergo suffering. Yaya samohita jiva atmanam trigunatmakam parope manute nartam tatkritam chapi padyade. Although the jivas are transcendental to the three modes of material nature, we identify, we consider ourselves the product of the three modes of material nature. We identify ourselves with the material body. I am and so and so. Therefore, we undergo suffering. Actually, for living it is there is no suffering. In fact, because we identify with the material body, we undergo the suffering. There was a person, he went to attend a marriage of his close relative. After finishing the marriage, he was returning to his village. So he had to take the path of a forest. While he was walking, suddenly he saw one tiger, looked at him. Immediately he was terrified, was afraid. He wanted to save his life. Then he started running to save his life. The tiger did not leave, started chasing, started running. Because every jiva has got attachment for the body. We want to save our life. We forget everything. Family, business, everything we forget. At present, I want to save my life. Started running. He did not see there was a pit. That pit was covered with creepers. And somehow he wanted to save the life, started running. He fell into the pit. When he fell, somehow he caught hold of some creepers and he was hanging like a jackfruit, small, thin creepers. And to his surprise, he saw there was one lion inside the pit. The lion also somehow fell, feeling so much hungry, expecting some food. No good opportunity has come. The lion was eagerly waiting to eat the flesh of this boy, the man. The person saw top, tiger is waiting, and down he saw lion is waiting. And the creepers, like rats, were eating the creepers. So already the creeper started losing strength. Was too much terrified. He thought life is over. Underwent so much suffering. He can't escape. Suddenly, that creeper got cut and fell from there. Started calling mummy like that, because generally, whenever we undergo pain or anything happens, we call amma or mummy. So the moment he called, he got up from the sleep. Actually, he was undergoing, means he was dreaming. The moment he got up from the sleep, there is no tiger, there is no lion, there is no creeper, nothing. He became free from all suffering. He was relieved completely from all suffering. Why did he undergo the suffering? Because he was identifying himself in his dream. Therefore, he had to undergo suffering. Actually, there was no suffering. For him, there was no suffering. Only he underwent the experience because of dream. Similarly, the jivas have no suffering at all. The so-called suffering is nothing but the material existence. It's called a dreaming state of our real existence. In our original existence, there is no more suffering. What is our original existence? Krishna consciousness. That is our original existence. This awakened state. When there is awakened state, there is no question of tiger, there is no question of lion. We are free from all kinds of suffering. Because of we got attachment for the body, we undergo the so-called material pain and pleasure. So when the jiva is under the control of three modes of material nature, he identifies himself as the body and it becomes involved in, absorbed in so-called material sense gratification. And by the influence of false ego, he thinks he is a proprietor of everything and he is the enjoyer of everything. Because of false ego. There was a person, a sculptor, he generally used to carve the deities, idols or statue nicely. Once he carved the statue of goddess of fortune. And it was so beautiful, very attractive. And he wanted to take to a market and sell it at a higher price. So after carving this statue, he loaded the statue on the donkey, because at the time donkeys would carry the load. So he was taking the statue on the donkey, was going to the market. So when people saw the statue, the idol, was so beautiful, is looking like exactly like a goddess of fortune. Everyone started offering obeisances to the statue and started glorifying, singing the glories of the goddess of fortune. But the donkey was feeling some strange. The donkey was thinking, I am special among all, therefore many people are coming and offering obeisances to me and singing my glories. So that sculptor took the statue to the market and sold it at a higher price. So he was returning. While returning, the donkey was expecting warm welcome from all the village people. So nobody even respected, nobody looked at the donkey. The donkey became very angry. In the middle of the road, started raising the leg, started braying because he felt insulted. Nobody is giving respect. While going, so many people offered respect and singing my glories. No, nobody is looking at me. Became very angry and started braying. So people came and to beat on the donkey and drove the donkey away. Similarly, we also think that we are the body due to Prakriti. Prakriti kriyamani gunik karmani sarvasha hankara vimudatma kartami dhimanyate. We think ourselves the body, and whatever we do, we think we are doing. Actually, it's wrong. Three modes of material nature is doing. All our activities are conducted by the three modes of material nature. But we falsely think when we go out by seeing a devotee wearing dress, Vaishnava dress, putting tilak and chanting, many people would come and offer respect. They offer respect and glorify. And we also think they are glorifying me. We also think that they are glorifying me. Actually, they are not glorifying us. They are not glorifying us. They are glorifying, offering respect to our Guru. We represent our organization. We represent Guru, Krishna. What respect they give to us does not belong to us. It belongs to Guru, Krishna. Because we are under the we are under the influence of Maya, we consider ourselves, they are offering respect to me. If anybody thinks it's no better than ass, it's no better than a donkey. So one should be free from this bodily concept of life. When this jiva, the soul, is forced to act helplessly according to three modes of material nature, the jiva has got no independence. But the jiva, when acts according to the direction of Krishna or according to the direction of the spiritual master, is free from illusion, is free from Maya. The same jiva, when it acts for sense gratification, is under the influence of Maya. Maya has got two functions. One is called Prakshe Patmika Shakti and another is called Avaranatmak Shakti. Prakshe Patmika Shakti means the power to throw the jivas into the ocean of material existence. Avaranatmak Shakti means a power to cover the knowledge of the living entity. The materialistic people or the animals, like lower animals, they cannot understand about their existence at all because their knowledge is completely covered. Their knowledge is completely covered. They cannot understand about their existence at all. Because the lower species, due to lack of knowledge, lack of development of consciousness, they do not know whether they are suffering or enjoying. It is due to the influence of Maya. Avaranatma Shakti covers the knowledge of the living entity. A pig lives in the stilthy place and is satisfied by eating stool and feels very happy. But the person who is situated in knowledge, he knows very well the pig is not happy. Pig is not happy, absorbed in an abominable existence. If we think that pig is happy, then we wish to become pig. But none of the persons think that pig is living happy life. Even if you ask any politicians or so-called CMD, although they may undergo so much suffering, if you ask them, they said, I am perfectly all right. Because their knowledge is covered by Maya. They cannot understand there is a suffering. An intelligent person knows that we are suffering too much. But the person who is under the influence of Maya, he cannot understand that he is suffering. Then Prakshe Patmika Shakti. What is that? The Shakti, although the Jiva won't get out of this material world, somehow you want to get out of the suffering. But this Maya pulls the Jiva. Don't go, be here. Prakshe Patmika Shakti pulls the Jiva and will not allow. Don't go, be here. Be in this material world. Sometimes we go outside to preach. When you preach, people will ask them, please come to temple, have darshan. We want to preach them, make them to come to temple, participate in kirtan, hear class. So they will develop some interest. Okay, let me go today to temple, have darshan. They'll be all ready. Immediately they'll be cloudy. The moment they see, look at the cloud, it will be raining. Why should I go to temple? Let me sit here and chant. They don't want to come out. Because Maya will tell, don't go. If you go, you'll get drenched. You'll get drenched, you'll fall sick. Then you'll not go to office. Please stay. We'll tell devotees, please get up morning, attend Mangalarti. So devotees generally keep alarm at 3:30. So when the alarm rings, we'll wake up, we'll be tired. Maya will tell, take 5 minutes rest. 5 more minutes. 3:35, get up. Switch off the alarm, sleep. Get up at 7 o'clock. We want to come out, but Maya says, please be there. Please be there. Don't go away. Because try to pull. We want to come out, it will drag us. Then we want to watch some devotional movies like Rama and Mahabharata, so that a lot of things are there. We can learn a lot of things, spiritual things, how Krishna acted, how Rama did all things and all. So first we'll sit and watch Rama and Mahabharata. The next we'll go one more step. Then movie will come. Oh, that's famous actor. What's the actor name? Whoop. Huh? No, not that Rajkumar films, like Bhakta, Prahlad, because all devotional movies. So next we'll see that. Then next we'll go to next movie. Then after the one movie, Pakka Karmi movie, there will be 2 minutes dialogue will be there about Atma body, about the temporary nature of the material world. People will take the 2 minutes, very nice dialogue. Let us go and watch. They will sit and watch 2 hours, 2.5 hours movie just for learning something, 2 minutes. We'll hear so many things, 2 hours, 47 minutes, we'll hear all things. Will be carried away. So Maya slowly will, if suddenly somebody put some movie, full movie, will not see. So first we will say, watch this devotional movie. Slowly it will take. Finally we'll lost. So it will not allow us to make progress. We try to make, try to pull. Even sometimes, Ekadashi times, we follow Ekadashi. Sometimes people will come and give some Tirupati Laddu. Without our knowledge, we'll take and honor it. So Maya will say, anyway, you have broken Ekadashi. What is the need to follow? Better have a nice feast. So again, we'll get into this. The business will be lost. Somehow we want to come out, but Maya will pull us. The Maya business to make us to remain in this material world and suffer. No, because of under the influence of Maya, we undergo suffering. How do we come out of the suffering? So, Maitreya gives wonderful answer. Savainavritti dharmene vasudeva anukampaya bhagavad bhakti yogena chirodati shanerhiya. Due to misconception, identifying ourselves with the body, we undergo suffering. Now, how to come out of the suffering? Just like a moon situated in the sky. The reflection is there on the water. When anything happens to the water, the moon appears to be quivering, shaking, trembling. Why? Why that moon is trembling? Because of being associated with water. The moon is not supposed to quiver. That is situated in the sky. But the reflection on the water appears to be trembling to the seer because of being associated with the water. When we take some stone, put on the water, immediately it will quiver, it will tremble, the water will shake. Because water shaking, moon also shakes. Moon also shakes. Why moon shakes? Because moon associated with the water. Similarly, the jiva, we associate with the body, anything happens to the body, we feel the pain and the pleasure. Somebody scolds us, chastises us, criticizes us, immediately we will feel suffering. Why? We identify ourselves with the body. Actually, the soul is freed from the so-called lamentation, misery, misfortune. Because of being identifying with the matter, we undergo all the things. Now, how to come out with all the things? Maitreya gives answer. Savai nirvritti dharmene vasudeva anukampaya. The misconception of self-identity can be diminished by the mercy of Vasudeva. That can happen only Bhagavad Bhakti Yogena. By the process of devotional service, one can gain detachment from the body. When we develop detachment from the body, then there is no more suffering. In other words, Vasudeva, Lord Krishna, is pleased only by the process of devotional service. We can realize the mercy of Lord Vasudeva only in the association of devotees. If at all we want to acquire the mercy of Lord Vasudeva, then we should associate with the devotees. When we associate with the devotees, naturally we'll gain detachment from the body. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, once he met Ramananda Raya, he asked so many questions. One question he asked, my dear Ramananda, out of all auspicious and beneficial activities, there are many auspicious activities are there, and beneficial activities are there. Out of all beneficial and auspicious activities, which is the best for the living entity? Which is the best for the living entity? Ramananda Raya said, the best auspicious activities to associate with the devotees of Lord Krishna. There is nothing other than this. So, association is very, very important for us, every one of us. Without association of devotees, we cannot make even an inch progress in our devotional service. Unless we are favored by devotees, we cannot render devotional service. Therefore, association of devotees is very, very important. It is said in the Bhagavatam, 2 verses, same verses, because it's very, very important. Tulayam lavenapi na swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanam kin utashisha. The same verse repeated twice in Srimad Bhagavatam. Why? Because so important. Even the moment association with the pure devotees, tulayama, little, according to scriptures, tula means 1/12 second. 1/12 second. It's called tula, means lava. Lava means lava, not tula, lava. Even the moment association with the devotees cannot be compared to going to heavenly planet or even achieving liberation. Na punarbhavam, na swargam, na punarbhavam. It cannot be compared to even achieving liberation. The person who is supposed to die, because as long as we have got a material body, we have to die. But the moment association with the pure devotees is highest benediction for every one of us. Therefore, Shastra states again, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Shastra Kaya, Lavamatra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Haya. It is a verdict of all the scriptures, Sarva Shastra. What is that? Verdict of all the scriptures? Moment association with the pure devotees is the highest benediction for all the jivas. Therefore, one should never give up the association of devotees at any point of time. If at all one wants to become free from illusion of Maya, one should sincerely and seriously pray to the Lord, my dear Lord Krishna, I have forgotten you many, many births. Therefore, I entered so much suffering. I underwent so much suffering. Now I remember you. I surrender unto you. Please protect me. Please engage me in your service. If anyone prays to the Lord sincerely, seriously, he becomes free from Maya. Even the Lord Ramachandra said to Vibhishana, my dear Vibhishana, it is my vow that anyone who comes to me and surrender to me, my Lord, from today I am yours. Please protect me. I'll give protection, in order to fear. Even Ravana comes and asks me protection, I'll make sure that is protected. So Lord's vow that anyone approaches Lord, even though we are contaminated, sinful people, does not matter. Krishna gives complete protection to the devotee. So when we are under the guidance of bona fide spiritual master, practicing a devotional service, we not to worry about our existence. We not worry about our existence. Whatever we need will be given by the Lord. Should be simply satisfied. We know the famous Akbar and Birbal. Birbal was minister in the court of Akbar. He was very intelligent and he was very humorous. Akbar would like Birbal always because of his humorous and sharp intelligence. So whenever he had a doubt, he would ask Birbal. So Birbal would clarify everything in a moment without any effort, without any difficulties. So whenever Akbar would go out, he would take Birbal also along with him. So he was going to attend one official duty. So they took the path, little tough path, forest path. So while they were going in the forest, they were tired, exhausted. They want to take some rest under some tree. They saw one tree. They rested under a tree. So at that time, both of them were feeling hungry. Akbar and Birbal felt very hungry. So at that time, Akbar said to Birbal, my dear Birbal, please find out any houses that are here. Let us go and have food, lunch. So Birbal was a devotee of Lord Ram also. So he saw there was one bhajan kutir. People were chanting the name of Lord Rama. He said goodbye to Akbar, you go and search for the food, let me go and chant the holy name of Lord Rama. So he went to chant the holy name. The Akbar said, please try to understand, simply chanting you will not get what you want. You should put an effort. Then only you will get what we want. Chanting the holy names will not get what you want. He ignored the words of Akbar. So Birbal started chanting the holy name. Then Akbar started looking here and there. He saw one house. He went to the house. So the people received Akbar, king. So king said, I am feeling very hungry. The people were very happy because king has come to our house. They started making wonderful feast. Sumptuously fed the king. The king was very happy, satisfied. And he thought of poor fellow Birbal chanting. So please, he requested the people pack some food in a tiffin carrier. So he packed some items, nice items. So he brought the tiffin carrier and gave it to Birbal and told Birbal, my dear Birbal, I told you in the beginning itself, if at all you have to get some food, you should endeavor for that. See, you see me, just I put little endeavor. Now I got nice feast. You see, poor fellow, you are chanting. Did you get the food? You didn't get the food. You see. So Birbal ignored the words of Akbar. He took tiffin box, opened all things, sumptuously add prasadam. After finishing, he said, my dear king, today experience the greatness of chanting the holy name of Lord, the power of chanting the holy name of the Lord. You are the king. Even today you have to beg food for you. Even you have to beg food for you. You see me, I didn't put any effort. Simply I absorbed in chanting the holy name. The chanting the holy name made the king to bring food for me, that also by begging. Chanting the holy name made the king to bring food for me, that is also by begging. That is the power of chanting the holy name. So, when we chant or when we are absorbed in devotional service, we not worry about whether I'll get food or not. Just like we are not working outside. We are getting up in the morning, attending Mangalarti and doing japa, 9:30. On plate, everything falls. Dasa, idli, chutney, sambar, everything. Time to time, morning, afternoon, evening. We don't work, but everything comes on our plate. Even we don't go and take, it comes on our plate. Why? Krishna takes care of the devotees. When we do his work, he will take care of us. Therefore, we not worry about our existence, whether I'll get this or not. Krishna will take care of everything. A to Z will take care. We should not worry. So next point, Prabhupada says here, once this relation is slightly revived, the conditioned soul at once becomes freed from the illusion of material energy and becomes mad after the association of the Lord. This association is made possible not only by personal contact with the Lord, but also by association with his name, fame, form, quality. Srimad Bhagavatam trains the conditioned soul to this stage of perfection by submissive hearing from the pure devotee. So, when we revive our original relationship with Krishna, we become mad after association of the Lord. It is said how we can revive our original relationship. Nitya Siddha Krishna Prema Sadhya Kabunaya Shravanadi Shuddhe Chitte Karaya Udaya. Krishna Prema, love for Krishna is already there with every one of us. We not to search after Krishna Prema. It's not available in any market to go and pay some money and purchase it. It's there in our hearts. The only business is to revive that Krishna Prema. How to revive the Krishna Prema? Shravanadi Shuddhe Chitte. By simply chanting the holy name of Krishna, we can revive the dormant love for Krishna. So when we chant the holy name under the direction of spiritual master, we become purified. Once we are purified, then immediately we will get attracted to Krishna. Krishna is like a powerful magnet. It attracts all the iron particles. We are not getting attracted to Krishna because we are rusted iron particles. We are rusted iron particles. When the rusted iron particles are completely washed in the acid, it regains its original thing, original property. The moment it regains the original property, immediately it attracts towards a powerful magnet. So, because at present we are under influence of Maya, we are attracted, means lust, greed, anger. These are nothing but the rust. So it should be cleansed. By chanting the holy name, by hearing the holy name, we can cleanse all the rusty things. Then we can regain our original properties. Then at that time, we can easily go towards Krishna. We become mad after the association of Krishna. Because Krishna has got transcendental qualities, unlimited qualities. Therefore, he attracts everyone. There's an important story in Srimad Bhagavatam mentioned. What is his name? Kamsa had two wives, Asti and Prapti. When Krishna killed Kamsa, the two wives of Kamsa became widow. They went and reported to their father, Jarasandha, that Krishna killed our husband, now become widow. When Jarasandha heard the awkward position of his daughters, he became very angry and he wanted to rid of entire Yadu dynasty because Krishna is the cause for their daughters' suffering. So immediately he organized a big military strength and he attacked Mathura. Mathura was completely under the influence of this Jarasandha. When Krishna saw the army arranged by Jarasandha, it was like a ocean. And Krishna did not want to conquer even Jarasandha, nor he was interested to conquer the Magadha kingdom. Neither he wished to kill Jarasandha. But the purpose of Lord coming to this world is to diminish the unwanted burden on the surface of the world. So he thought, why I should go and kill people Let Jarasandha bring the people, let me do my business. So considering this, he was thinking, immediately there was two transcendental chariot came from the outer space along with the drivers, equipments, bow and arrows. Then Krishna and Balarama mounted on chariot and they were about to attack Jarasandha. At the time, Jarasandha saw the small boys, Krishna and Balaram. He felt too much compassion for the boys because they are like grandsons for him. And said, Krishna, he accused Krishna for three things. Krishna, you killed your maternal uncle. That's sinful activity. And second one, you are not even Kshatriya. You are not even Kshatriya. You are hidden in your childhood because of fear of Kamsa. Therefore, I don't want to fight with you. Please go. Balarama was a little strong, well-built body. If you want to fight with me, I will fight with you. I will send you to the abode of Yamaraja today itself. Then Krishna rebuked this Jarasandha, you fool. Heroes will not talk. They will show the power in the battlefield. You show your power, let us see. So Krishna and Balarama combined together to kill all the armies of Jarasandha. Balarama arrested Jarasandha. Krishna told him, my dear Balarama, leave Jarasandha. He was released in a humiliating way. After Jarasandha thought, let me not become king. Let me go to forest and undergo tapasya. So while he was returning, all his friends said, my dear Jarasandha, today anyway bad luck, bad time today. You are not prepared properly, therefore you are defeated. But next time, plan properly and attack. You will become conqueror. So he was misguided by his friends. So he went and again he brought the army. And again Krishna Balaram finished all the armies, left him, arrested him and released him. Like that, Jarasandha attacked Mathura 17 times. Every time his army was finished by Krishna and Balaram. 18th time, when he attacked, at the time there was a Yavana king named Kala Yavana. Kala Yavana was attracted by the opulence of Yadu dynasty. Narada Muni told, Kala Yavana, you want to become rich? Go and attack Yadu dynasty. So after hearing the advice of Narada Muni, Kala Yavana also attacked Mathura. When Krishna saw both armies attacking Mathura, people were panic-stricken. They were very much afraid, full of anxiety. Then Krishna does not want to give any anxiety to his citizens. Then he thought of building a fort in the middle of the sea so that he can transport all the people from Mathura to the fort where no enemy can enter. So after building the fort Dwaraka, Krishna transported all the people to this city and made Balarama as the protector of the city and came to the battlefield. Krishna was walking on the battlefield. When Kala Yavana saw Krishna was walking without any weapon, without chariot, simply was walking. The generally Kshatriya, when he sees the opponent doesn't have a weapon, he will also throw a weapon and he want to fight with him with bare hand. He jumped out of chariot and started following. Krishna started running. He also started running. Krishna took him far away and went to one mountain. And this Kala Yavana was thinking Krishna is a hero. Krishna, I thought you were a hero, but your activities doesn't look like a hero. Why are you afraid of fighting with me? Stand and fight with me. Krishna did not care. Simply went inside the mountain. There was one cave. Went and entered the cave. This fellow, Kala Yavana also entered to the cave. And he thought Krishna is avoiding fight. So when he entered the cave, he saw one person was lying. And he mistook that person is to be a Krishna. He wanted to avoid fighting. Therefore, he is sleeping. He went and directly kicked the person, sleeping person. The person got up and looked at this person. The moment he saw, immediately Kala Yavana was burned to ashes. So Parikshit Maharaj was very curious to know who is this person, why he is sleeping here, where he got the power. Just by looking at the Kala Yavana, he was burned to ashes. So he was son of Mandata named Muchkunta. He worked hard. He was requested by demigods to fight against demons. He served the demigods for many, many years fighting against the demons. So Kartikeya, the commander-in-chief of the demigods was pleased with Muchukunda and said, my dear Muchukunda, you worked very well. Now, please go and take rest. You worked for many years, now you go and take rest. Muchukunda, he asked, any benediction you want? Kartikeya said, since you are away from your house for many, many years, now all your wife, children, family, relatives, everyone passed away. Now even if you go home, nobody is there. So what benediction you want? He said, since I am tired, many years I didn't sleep, I want to take a long time rest. Please give me the benediction. If anyone wakes me untimely, should be burned to ash. Burned to ashes. So Kartikeya gave the benediction to Muchukunda, and because of the blessings of the benediction of Kartikeya, this Kalayana was burnt to ashes. So once he was burnt to ashes, Krishna came and looked at Muchukunda, and Muchukunda said, he revealed himself, who is he, all things and all. At that time, Muchukunda asked, my dear so-and-so, who are you? Where are you from? You are so beautiful, so bright. Please let me know about your identity. At the time, Krishna said, my dear Muchukunda, it is impossible for me to tell about my appearance and disappearance and activities. It's impossible for me to tell about my birth and disappearance and all my activities. Even Lord Anantadeva has been glorifying my appearance, activities with his unlimited mouth since time immemorial. Still he has not completed. Still Anantadeva not completed about my glories. Even the scientist can count atoms on the earth. It's possible for him, but it's not possible for him to count my qualities, transcendental qualities. Even the past, many great sages, saintly people try to explain about my glories and pastimes, but they failed to do so. They could not complete it. So Krishna himself saying, even Anantadeva has been glorifying Krishna since time immemorial with his unlimited mouth. Still he is not able to complete, because Krishna has got unlimited transcendental qualities. Therefore it's not possible for anyone to understand Krishna completely. So the ultimate objective of everyone is to get attraction for Krishna. If although one studies the scriptures, if one does not develop attraction for Krishna, all his studies is useless. We can understand the story of the Brahmanas, wife of Brahmanas. When Krishna requested the boys to get food from the Yagnik Brahmanas who are performing sacrifice, the boys and requested food on behalf of Krishna, they could not give. They refused. They did not pay attention. So they went and reported Krishna. Krishna said, you go and ask his wife. So the moment these boys went and asked the wife of Brahmanas, immediately they gave everything and personally brought all the items and delivered to Krishna. And Krishna said, no, please go back. They refused to go back. No, we will not go back, because we have left our wife, means left our husband, children, family members, cut off our connection. No, we have come to you, we have surrendered to you. Please don't cheat us. Please don't just go back. Krishna said, no, please go back. Devotion does not mean you should be close to me personally. Devotion for me means simply chant and hear, remember me wherever you are there. Does not matter where you are there. That is called pure devotional service. Then the wife of Brahmanas went and the Brahmanas completed the sacrifice. After completing the sacrifice, they started repenting for their mistakes, because they could not give food to the Supreme Lord. They could not give the food to the Supreme Lord. Although Lord appeared and requested food, they denied. They started feeling very ashamed. And they saw their wives exalted in devotion. These people could not develop even a pinch of devotion for Lord. Then they talked among themselves. To hell with our being born as a Brahmanas. To hell with our learning of all the scriptures. To hell with our family. To hell with our expertise in performing sacrifice, performing rituals according to the direction of scriptures. What is the use of all the things? But we were not developed love for Krishna. We did not develop attraction for Krishna. You see this woman, our wives, they surpassed us in devotion and faith. According to the Vedic injunction, woman is not supposed to take initiation, second initiation from the spiritual master by sacred thread. And she is not supposed to live as a brahmacharinis under the care of spiritual master. And they were not very expert in the philosophy of scriptures like Vedas. Nonetheless, how wonderful they have developed unalloyed love for Krishna. Unalloyed love for Krishna. You see, although we are considered as masters of all the Vedic rituals, but we could not develop even pinch of love for Krishna because of being attached to materialistic way of life. Even Brahma says, Shukadeva Goswami says, Bhagavan Brahma Kasnena Thir Anvikshya Manishaya Yad Tadyadat Vasyat Kutosto Ratir Atman, some word is there. He says, Bhagavan Brahma Kasnena, Bhagavan Brahma is the greatest personality of Godhead, greatest person. Kasnena, with his concentration, attention, studied Vedas 3 times. Studied Vedas 3 times. After studying the Vedas three times, he ascertained the attraction for Krishna is the highest principle of religion. Shukadeva Goswami referring to the highest, topmost authority, Brahma. All Vedas were taught to Brahma even in the beginning of creation. Even though he was taught about the Vedas, nonetheless he wanted to study more and more. He studied deeply, with full attention, with full concentration. 3 times, just like a scholar, when he studied the scriptures, he studied thoroughly to come to the conclusion. Brahma also underwent the severe study of all the scriptures, Vedas, and finally come to the conclusion that becoming pure, unalloyed devotee of Krishna is the topmost principle. So, this is the most important principle Lord Brahma has given. So, as long as we do not develop attraction for Krishna, we will have attachment for wife, children, family, everyone. So, we can understand ourselves whether really we have developed attachment for Krishna. The greatest example is Parikshit Maharaj and Bharat Maharaj. It is said, Atmajaya Sutagra Pashudravina Bandhushu. Pashudravina Bandhushu. We are all attached, Atma, body. Atma means body. Jaya, wife. Suta, son. Bandhushu, friends and family. Raje Chavikale Nityam, kingdom, undisputed kingdom. Viruda Mamatam Jahau. We have got attachment for all the things. Family, friends, wife, children, palace. But Bharat Maharaj, because of he developed whole attraction for Krishna, wholehearted attraction for Krishna, as a result of his attraction, he was able to give up a deep-rooted affection for his body, wife, children, family, undisputed kingdom, everything. Why? Because he developed attraction for Krishna. Bharat Maharaj too, he gave up everything because he developed attraction for Krishna. Once we develop attraction for Krishna, we'll be able to give up all attraction for everything, because all temporary. It's all temporary. Because we are under the influence of Dhyatma Buddhi. Dhyatma Buddhi means connected to the body, or attached to the body, or connected everything to the body, like a wife, family, children. But Bharat Maharaj, by the grace of Lord, Parikshit Maharaj, by the grace of Lord, he could get everything, wife, children, undisputed kingdom, property, wealth, everything. Again, by the grace of Lord, he could give up everything because of his exalted position. So, in order to become free from Dhyatma Buddhi, what is the solution given by Shukadeva Goswami? Is Tasmat Sarvatma Rajan Harir Sarvatra Sarvada Shrotavya Kirtavya Smartavyo Bhagavan Nirnam. My dear King Parikshit, Tasmat Sarvatma Rajan, King, therefore, it is essential for all the human being. What they have to do? Shrotavya, Kirtavya, Smartavyo, Bhagavan Nirnam. Should hear about the Lord, glorify the Lord, remember the Lord. Should be done Sarvatra Sarvada. Everywhere, always. We should not see where to chant the holy name, irrespective of where we are there, whether in temple or home or bathroom or toilet or traveling, railway station or bus stand, does not matter. Sarvatra Sarvada, everywhere, always, should simply absorb in glorifying about the Lord, hearing about the Lord, remembering the Lord. What's the result of glorifying the Lord? The result of chanting, hearing, remembering the Lord, one can purify the polluted aim of life, that is material enjoyment. Then one can go back home, back to Godhead. The conclusion of this verse: by practicing sadhana bhakti under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master, like getting up early in the morning, attending Mangalarti, chanting 16 rounds, hearing Bhagavatam, preaching Bhagavatam, donating something, whatever you have got for Krishna, Krishna's mission, and serving whatever capacity you have got, you should serve in temple, render volunteer service. By doing all these things, we become free from the Atma Buddhi, and we develop attraction for Krishna. Once we get attraction for Krishna, we'll engage in spontaneous service unto Krishna. Just like a Pandavas had affection, attraction for Krishna, we too can develop attraction for Krishna. So developing attraction for Krishna is the highest religious principle that was ascertained by Lord Brahma after studying the Vedas for 3 times. We too can develop the same attraction for Krishna by following the instruction of spiritual master. That is the mission of human life. Developing attraction for Krishna is the mission of human life. Then we'll go back home, back to Godhead. That is the purport of this verse. Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Sorry.